No, this
extra on the woes of
this
life
podcast would have
relationships.
never happened if Steve was.
I gave up on my dreams.
Yeah, you gave up on a lot of things.
Fuck! That's fucked up.
You gave up on a
I
lot of
gave up
things.
on my dreams.
I gave up
Friends.
on my
You
dreams.
gave up on your friends and your dreams. What did you do for fun?
You
You didn't play the
I never
game.
said this on the pod before, but I've said this to you.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the park in the cold after work because I didn't want to come home.
Wait.
That's not even. I'm so serious.
Wait.
You know that park down the street?
Brother, I'm so sorry. This is getting clipped.
That's fine.
Wait, what?
What's good, y'all? This is R&P, your favorite podcast in the world. This is your host, Rick.
And dime.
Yep. The
The
two-time.
fattest.
What?
The baddest.
The five-time.
The five-time cheeseburger eating champion of the world.
Don't believe
Hi,
you.
I'm PLAX.
I want to say, don't believe you. Don't put too much on your. Don't put too much
Too
on your
much chip, because then they gonna enter me into a
Yeah.
contest, and I'm not gonna be
I'm
able
about to
to
say
do
Joey
it.
Chestnut gonna come for your
Yeah, I
Domsky.
can't. I'm definitely not going against the throat goal.
Well, no, you wanted to give it to TT.
Because it is TT, bro. If
We did the math per
I was gonna say something.
per meat poundage.
Listen.
He's put away.
If Joey could make some niggas bust, I'll give it to him.
Stop. Wow, so, bro. Chill.
But until then, it's TT, bro.
Per capita.
I bet Joey can't do that.
Joe got more hot dog mileage than
That's what I'm saying.
But has he ever made a nigga bust?
Even if we did,
Why does that have to be
That's
in
what
the
I'm
middle?
saying.
That's sick.
This is the thing that Steve's not taking into account. We did the math.
We
right?
did.
Even if we count the repetitive motion.
Of him throwing.
No, of her.
Oh, of
her
her.
repetitive motion, because she's not actually eating anything.
Oh, well, if you.
She's
if
just
you-
eating
yeah,
the
she's
spit.
not eating
Yeah,
it.
she's not
in the
eating.
spiffy.
She's just
So, but that's being the throat goal is what she's doing, not what he's doing.
she's just
I
slurping.
think-
He's eating.
Yeah, he's literally
eating.
eating the spiffy.
She's slurping. That's it. Spit on it too, but
Bun and all.
he's eating.
You ever seen a nigga dip a hot dog with a bun in water
No, well, yeah, hell, man.
and then eat it without chewing?
Yeah, but he got the benefit of like Sprite and water. She just using her saliva, bro.
Well, we already
And just go.
We already calculated that even if she started at the ripe age of like
18.
Yes,
Yeah,
no,
we
we
said-
did 16. We even
we
did
did
younger
16?
than that.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he's at least devoured 3 times more
Yeah.
schmongenbongs than
More
she's
phallic looking objects.
Yeah, shamoingaboings
I don't know, man. I can't.
plus bun with the average
Well,
length.
remember we said we got to get a bag.
But we did the average length of 5.5.
I said we got to get a bi individual.
Yeah.
Let them both go crazy and let dude be the
See,
judge.
I don't think that's fair
Because that's what, when I'm saying throat goat, that's what I'm talking about. That's TT. I don't care what Joey does with the hot dog.
She
bro.
just got mouth.
That's not
He
gonna
can't make a
That's
nigga
not gonna be
bust.
fair for Joey because the old buddy gonna get there and it's gonna be like the acoustics. There we go. I'm telling you, I went to college.
Rick, I'm not
and
gonna lie. I thought
graduated.
you were saying a Kotsky.
No, that's crazy.
I was
No.
like, what does that have to do with
I
It's
me?
thought
gonna be
he
like the
said
acoustics
couscous.
at a opera house. They're gonna be in the store. It's gonna be like, hello, and it's gonna echo throughout the chamber. Hello, hello, hello. Like that's not fair to him. He's not.
like,
he's
he's
not there
literally
for
throwing
that.
a hot dog down the hallway.
That's what I'm saying. He every day of his career, he's like this, throwing them Jaeger wieners down the hallway.
That's not what this episode is about.
The echoing halls of Joey Chestnut's throat.
Well, we would like to have Joey
Is that-
Chestnut and TT on the pod and talk to them.
They should both. If we
And they
ever-
have to plead their case.
We really have to aim to be the number one podcast.
Yeah,
if
I really
if we're
want
the
that to
number one
happen.
podcast, we could rig up a Joey Chestnut versus Tiana Trump hot dog eating contest.
Run us up, guys. We want to do it. We here for y'all. We just need the platform. And we will make it happen. I got TT for more reasons. Maybe if I vote for her.
It's like The Voice.
Yeah.
Hit the button.
Oh yeah, hit the butt. You're like, Steve, she didn't eat a hot dog yet. I'm like, oh. I didn't want to miss it.
I didn't want to miss it.
But this is episode 124. How y'all doing? We back. Rick.
Yes.
It's been a crazy week.
Steve.
It's been a crazy week.
The world as we know it has changed dramatically.
It has.
We've been shouted out by one of internet's most famous, most funniest, most brilliant content creators to ever grace this YouTube / Instagram / TikTok space.
And has been around for a very long time.
He's been there since before we were making content.
Yes,
before we were
way
even
before
thinking
we were
about making content.
We were kids when he was really.
I want to say
getting
teenagers.
Yeah, well, still kids. Yeah, we were teenagers.
I don't want to make him sound old. I don't want to make him sound like Morgan Freeman.
Listen, he not too much older than us, and he's a GOAT.
Yeah, no, he's a
That's
GOAT.
what I'm saying. He's one of the GOATs. Shout out to Ace Vane, bro. Oh
Yes,
my
sir, yes,
God.
sir, yes,
Like,
sir.
oh man. I kid you not, when I was about to go to bed, it was like midnight or something.
I was slumped.
You were slumped.
I wasn't about to
Every
do
time we
anything.
get good news, Rick is
I'm
slumped.
dead asleep.
Every time. Like, it never fails.
I'm like, knock the fuck out.
Out of the 5 good news that we've had, he's been asleep
I've
every
been
time.
in my bed tucked away.
And my dad was like, "That's a good thing. That's gonna always happen. It's gonna always happen like that." We were like, Rick, we just got $2 million.
I'm gonna be. You gonna see the cover under my chin. You see the cover under my chin in my little nightcap, and I'm slumped.
That's it. When we get on, we gotta do a skit about that every time we get good news. But I was sitting at my desk. That producer Ray is sitting at now. I had finished some work. I was like, I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed. When the R&P phone dinged,
What?
and it was an aggressive ding, and I was like, what the fuck? I looked over and it said Ace Vane has tagged you in the reel.
He's like, he did what?
I said no.
He did what?
Biggest.
Biggest.
I click on it, and Ace Vane has not only shared our post about us reacting to his video on his story,
Oh my God.
but he took on his own. Like, we didn't make this clip. He made his own clip.
Yeah, way better than what we.
Way better than anything we've ever done.
Because we had that. We could have dropped that.
Yeah,
clip.
we could have.
We could have asked that same question he asked.
We definitely could have put that clip out. Maybe we would have. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter.
No, we'd already clipped that video twice. It was already done.
Did we? Oh yeah. See, it was clips already.
That was binned.
Yeah. Oh, we did. Oh no, we suck. That's why we're not on yet.
We don't even know the good parts of our own video.
But because previously shoutouts haven't gone well for us, so that's why. But Ace took his own clip, made a better clip than we could ever make, posted it on his page. It's still there. He didn't even take it down yet.
Yeah.
Who knows? But he posted it, and we got like 12, 15 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We got like 20.
That might not sound like a lot to y'all.
For us in a couple days, that's a lot. For us.
In a night.
In a night, yeah.
In 24
in a night,
hours.
we got like
15
subscribers.
Got us over the 390 mark. Got us into the 400.
Yeah, got us into the 400s.
And now we're at 409.
Yeah, now we're at 409.
Yes.
We got 20 plus followers on Instagram, which is extremely
we're at
crazy.
280. No, 270.
Yeah, 270 something.
270.
We've been at 250
forever.
We've
been teetering literally.
Basically, since we started our Instagram, we basically been at 250 for the most part. He bumped us up 20 Instagram followers. Ace, just thank you, man.
Yeah, we had a little viral joint about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and that didn't even bring us as much followers.
Just him shouting us out the one time, not even shouting us out, just posting our clip that he enjoyed from the video, got us so much, and we really appreciate you,
Ain't
man.
that some black man magic?
Black man magic, man.
He won't like that at all. He won't like that one bit. Shout out Black Man Magic.
Shout out Black Man Magic. But nah, Ace, like no funny shit though.
Yeah, no.
We've been huge fans of yours for a very long time. We not even trying to be glazing as niggas will say.
I'm never gonna cry.
No, I'm not. Rick,
I swear I'm not gonna cry.
I was talking to my dad, bro. I was shaking and tearing up, bro. I didn't cry, but I was shaking and tearing up. I was like, Pop. I woke him up. I said, yo. Yeah. He's like, get off me, nigga. What? I said, Ace Vane just posted this on her face.
He was like, who?
Who's that?
Yeah.
And I was like, he's like, Chevy Chase. He said, oh, that's good.
a nasty name to pull out of thin air.
I just thinking of comedians from back in the day.
Yeah.
And that was the best. You're better than Chevy Chase. I mean, that's just what I thought of.
That was a nasty pull off.
Because my dad talked about him on SNL a lot. So I was like, okay, what's somebody that's like big, but maybe not like Eddie Murphy big, but close. And I was like, hey, that would be perfect analogy for my dad to understand. And he's like, oh, that's great, man, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't go to sleep till 2 a.m. Because I couldn't go to sleep.
Because you couldn't,
I couldn't go to sleep. And Rick wasn't waking up for nothing.
I was not.
And I was like, I need to talk to someone.
No, I woke up at 5 a.m. ish and seen your message, and I was in disbelief myself, and I was just like, damn, what do we even say to this? And
that's what I said. I said it's you because funny story for you guys, a little R&P lore.
Yeah.
Rick is the reason we started doing Ace Vane reacts.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Because
they were hilarious.
Yeah, we were talking about different stuff that we could do.
Shout out What's Up 323.
Yeah, we were talking about different stuff we could do. And Rick was like, why don't we do Ace Vane reacts? And I was like, well, our reacts don't do well, so I don't know how much that's going to change anything. And the reason I said that is because our reacts historically weren't doing well.
They weren't doing the best.
And then Rick was like, oh, well, I mean, if anything, we like Ace Vane anyway, so it'd just be fun to do. Yeah. Those have been our greatest videos.
No, those have been our it's because I think our reactions are so genuine. We're like legitimately crying.
Laughing at what's going on.
I'm crying watching
like the Melvin shit. Yeah. What yo, Ace, I don't know if you're gonna see, we pushing our luck. He's not gonna see.
No, he's not gonna see this.
But Ace, drop that maximum friends or whatever. That shit was hilarious.
That shit. Melvin.
Huh?
Melvin.
Oh,
we doing something? What was he doing?
You supposed to stop them. He's like, oh, them? They look cool though.
We were so confused because it was at the end of one of his videos.
Yeah, one of his videos, like, and it was just a clip.
And we was fucking dying, bro. Like it was top 10, one of the most greatest things that to ever accidentally stumble upon.
And if you go back to that video, I don't remember exactly what video that was. I don't remember that Shout out to Shiley. I don't remember what video that was, but if you go back to it, there's real tears in our eyes.
Real tears.
Like legitimate
that
tears.
Was crazy.
But but we just wanted to just give a huge shout out to Ace Vane, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Extremely hilarious. Again, we're pushing our luck, but we would love to work with you.
Yeah.
An interview. We could do a skit. We could do some voiceovers.
We're not even good at writing our own skits yet.
Shut the fuck up. Whatever you want to do, man, we down. And like Rick said, if anything, we would love to at least interview you if possible. We can't fly you out because we're broke, but we can do something. Zoom? Yeah, over Zoom, we can do something. But huge shout out to Ace Vane. Second thing that we wanted to get into, which is also good news because of Ace Vane, 400 plus subs now.
400 plus subs. We are on our way to that first tier of monetization that doesn't really matter but makes people feel good because that 1,000 was very looming. So YouTube was like, here.
Yeah, because it's
Peasants.
not because like we said earlier. Here, fuck, yeah.
Oh my god!
Always asking
for something. God damn!
Damn,
get 1,000.
Yeah, which I really think honestly the 500 shouldn't be there because it really doesn't matter until you get to 1,000. The 500 works well for YouTube streamers though.
Yes,
it's perfect for them. But if you just making videos like we do, it doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah. It's just like I almost did it.
But we're almost halfway to our goal of a rack.
Yes.
So that's a good thing.
Progress, especially because we haven't really been like attempting to really do it until like this year.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then we kicked it into overdrive the second half of this year, which is where most of our progress has come from.
And now when did we really lock in? Like this month?
Like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And we check our subscriber push. We went from like 2 something to
410 and
in
like 3 months.
Yeah, 2 to 3 months.
Let's say August.
Yeah.
August, yep. So from August to now, we got like
100 plus,
200 plus. Yeah, 200 plus subs, which was our best stretch ever.
Oh my
basically.
God. All right.
But enough about us. We know y'all don't give a fuck about us.
From this moment right here to January 1st, 2024, we're aiming to get 1,000 subscribers.
Wait, by the first.
By the first.
Fuck it.
What's the conditions if you don't?
Damn. Oh fuck.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
What's the
Rick,
conditions?
Wait,
if
hold
you
on,
don't?
hold on, guys. Wait, we gotta talk. I think we got a little too much dip on our chip.
Too much.
I
dip on
think
your chip.
this is where we lock in. Follow my lead.
All right, fuck it.
If we don't get 1,000 subscribers from now until January 1st, me and Steve are gonna go on a diet.
That's fair. Okay.
I was waiting for
You
that.
know what?
I was waiting either for diet or gym.
I thought you. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
then, all right. I'll refine it.
Hey, I bet we hit that 1,000. Hey,
Locked in.
Hey, I bet we hit that 1,000.
If me
Fuck
and
is you
Steve,
talking
if we
about?
don't hit that 1,000 subscriber by January 1st, me and Steve are gonna lose weight and hit the gym. Dedication Nation.
Have fun figuring out that schedule.
We drop it every day. So you're coming tomorrow.
Damn.
We're gonna record. I don't care if we don't find any videos. We're gonna find stuff
Damn.
to react to.
Damn.
We're dropping 2 videos a day.
Oh my god.
All month.
All month.
4 clips.
We don't have that much time.
And we're gonna make it.
As soon as you
Because I
clock
like
out of work.
burgers. This is for burgers and pizza.
Oh, so now you
clock out
locked
of work,
in.
you pull
I'm
up
locked
period.
all the way.
Not for
in.
yourself, but now you're locked in for
Burgers
burgers
and pizza. That's what I needed.
You know, maybe we don't need 1,000 subs. Maybe we need to change some things with our life.
Yeah, maybe we should. Well, I think we deserve 1,000 subs, but I think we also need to lose fucking weight.
Yeah. So help us,
Help us.
but we'll still lose weight. But
Yeah.
maybe not as drastic.
How about this? How about
as it
this?
would be.
Twofold. If we don't do it, we have to go on a diet. If we do it, we have to make videos about us going on a diet after the fact.
If we
So
don't do
even
it.
if we do hit it,
Okay.
so even if we do hit it, that's great. But we still have to gift you guys videos of us trying to lose weight. So either way, we got to try to lose weight. Basically, it's just this one is more like there's no benefit to it besides losing weight. But I like burgers.
All right.
I like
You heard us
Yeah,
here.
You figured it out.
Heard us here first.
Big boys turned into small boys.
Turn to small boys. Maybe I think that's what we need for real. I think it's because we fat, and that's why people don't want. Because we not like cute niggas, so we fat on top of that.
Fat and ugly.
Yeah, we gotta at least lose the weight.
God,
You gotta pick a struggle.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
we
Why
got-
do they
yeah.
sell podcast equipment to anybody?
Because we
Fat and
we
ugly.
fat and
Oh
ugly,
my
so
God!
women don't want to watch us. Niggas don't want to watch us because they know we don't get bitches. Rick is
I have a
basically
committed relationship.
well, yeah. Rick is married, and I don't get no bitches. So
You have a daughter.
that was Shiley's about to be 6 years old.
I didn't say how old she was. I just said, she exists, so that means you've got something.
Shiley's almost a decade years old.
Ugh.
she's halfway there. Don't that sound crazy?
Ugh.
She's halfway there.
Yuck.
Oh god.
Put her in a time capsule.
I remember when she turned 5.
Put her in a time
I
capsule.
remember when she turned 5. One of our
Growing
friends
as
was like,
shit.
"Damn, I thought she was still 2."
That's crazy. That's not your man.
He's in the group chat. He's a damn. He's a damn nigga.
You ain't been around in a minute.
That nigga,
He's like, "She can fine.
She can talk.
That nigga's not locked in.
Damn.
He's like, "Damn, I thought she was about 1.5." Shit. But
That's like expertly crazy because when she was 2, you weren't really around that much.
when she was 2, yeah, no, I didn't start coming around till she was like 3 or 4. Yeah.
We almost lost this man to the woes of life and relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah. This podcast would have never happened.
Extra on the woes.
Yeah. On the woes. No, this
Extra on the woes of
this
life
podcast would have
relationships.
never happened if Steve was.
I gave up on my dreams.
Yeah, you gave up on a lot of things.
Fuck! That's fucked up.
You gave up on a
I
lot of
gave up
things.
on my dreams.
I gave up
Friends.
on my
You
dreams.
gave up on your friends and your dreams. What did you do for fun?
You
didn't play the
I never
game.
said this on the pod before, but I've said this to you.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the park in the cold, but after work because I didn't want to come home.
Wait,
That's not even. I'm so serious.
wait.
You know that park down the street?
Brother, I'm so sorry. This is getting clipped.
That's fine.
Wait, what? I don't know. What's this time frame?
What do you think the time frame is?
Oh dear God.
2018, 2019.
It's not that. No.
Early 2019, because late 2019 was
It was when
different.
Steve wasn't single.
So 2017, 2018. I would sit in the park
So you didn't have to come home.
in the cold for like an extra 20, 30 minutes
Nigga was afraid.
because I didn't want to come home.
Nigga didn't want to go home.
And not because, I didn't want to be a dad. It was for other people. I did not want to come home.
Nigga was like, I'd rather be outside in the cold than warm in my bed.
Yeah.
That's how you know you don't got peace. That's when peace is gone. That's when your peace is shattered.
Your home is not a home.
Your home is not a home.
That's why I like when y'all be like when Rick or Black or somebody be like, oh yeah, you wasn't around or something. Like just make a comment.
Yeah.
I'd be like, it was dreadful.
The
And no
PlayStation
one was
a
there.
hostage.
Yeah.
No one was there. It was just me
It was just you.
in the slums.
You was beholden to yourself.
I was beholden. I was in really good shape though.
In the cold air.
It's because you didn't eat. You didn't eat. You didn't sleep.
You wasn't happy. Didn't eat.
I was in good ass shape around then. I ain't start getting fat again until 2020.
Yeah, that's
Because I was to my own device.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's when you were free.
Yeah, like I was. Yeah.
It was almost like you didn't need the slave strength anymore. you could rest.
I said, what? A nap?
Yeah. It was like, why does Daddy plow the
Wait.
fields at 5 a.m.?
Wait,
Because he knows no different, baby.
Nobody's talking shit to me right now.
He knows no different, baby. Just let your papa be. He'll lay
Yeah.
down and go to sleep around about noonish.
Yeah, up until 2020, around the pandemic.
What do you think that was like?
What?
We talk about slavery a lot here, not because.
Well, mostly recently.
yeah, I feel like fuck it. I think that time period is both sad as much as it has comedic wealth because tragedy breeds comedy.
Comedy breeds tragedy.
Well,
Also-
depending on who you ask
Yeah,
Matt
shit.
Rafe
Ooh,
or Rife.
fuck. Also, yeah, he said some crazy shit.
Yeah.
He said anybody that got a problem, click this link.
That was
And
very
it
funny.
was, it
It
was
was
something.
special
was-
need
yeah,
Yeah,
helmets.
special needs.
Yeah,
helmets.
so what? The idea behind that was he didn't like his fan base as of current because they weren't really there for his jokes.
they were there because
They were there for his looks
Yeah, he
and his
attractive, right.
natural charisma, but that wasn't what he wanted. That wasn't the jokes he wanted to make or
Mm-hmm.
do. And so he went to his comedy special speaking about domestic violence and like making jokes about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then his fan base was like, "Ew, yucky, you're terrible. No one loves you." Because, you know, women are so forgiving.
But I hate attractive niggas because like the shit they complain about. He like, well, I have 1 million subscribers, but they're not here for me. Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
I can kind of
He
see.
was on Wildin' Out first.
Yeah,
though.
no, yeah.
And he wasn't attractive on Wildin' Out.
He was white.
He was just the designated white boy on Wildin' Out.
Yeah, until he got
turned
Diesel.
into himself
Yeah,
later
he got
on.
a little Diesel, then he was
Yeah.
like buff Justin Bieber.
Yeah, and then he evolved into Matt Rife.
Yeah.
But he was, so on Wildin' Out, he wasn't that.
My thing is, right, and this is fair for him, is I would also not like it if people were celebrating my craft, not for my craft, but for something outside of it.
But people thought he was funny, though.
Yeah, but they didn't, but that wasn't that wasn't his brand of comedy. Like, he was doing something
Like the
out of his
flirty shit.
wheelhouse
Yeah.
because it worked. But it's like if we got on doing reacts and only reacts, and then we
that'd
started
be
only doing
disgusting,
reacts,
yeah.
we would be on.
I would
It would
hate
be
that.
everything you would want it to be of being on.
I would
You
hate
just
that.
would hate it because it's not exactly what you
And
want
then
to do.
We literally, guys, we were talking about reacts we're gonna do, and
Yeah.
we were like so upset. Like we were
Yeah.
just like, these are things that
Yeah,
I guess we'll do these.
which is why we're stopping reacting just to
just
react.
to react. That's why you guys
yeah.
haven't seen as many.
Yeah,
as
we're only
lately.
reacting to stuff we like.
We really want to react to.
Yeah.
Yep. We got some funny ones coming out too.
No, 100%. So that's where I can
I
understand
get
him.
it. I get what you're
Well,
saying.
I don't know if his pivot was the right idea.
Yeah, it was a strong pivot.
You know,
It should have been a light pivot.
Maybe
not
you
a
should have
strong
worked on the material a bit more.
pivot. Yeah, a
May-
strong
maybe
pivot
made it
is
funny.
crazy.
You know, you could have made it funny, not dark.
Maybe he thought it was funny.
You know, maybe you should go back to the workshop. You've been out of that type of game for a while. Maybe you should have shopped that around a bit before you threw it on your special.
But he did shop it around to Chappelle. And Chappelle was like, sure, fuck it.
Maybe
He white. They ain't gonna be mad.
Yeah, I'm about
at
to say
you.
maybe he should have led with the fact that he's white, and then worked his way backwards. Cause he made some decisions there. The special, I'll say
I don't
this,
know
right?
what he said about. I don't know what domestic violence joke he made though.
Yeah.
Because some of them are funny. It just depends on what he said. It really depends on what he said, honestly. Because some of them are funny, and anybody acting like it's not, like people laugh at crazy shit. Like my joke about dunking on Kobe
I'm
or
back.
Wilt Chamberlain, dead nigga. Like that's hilarious,
interesting.
bro.
But yeah, I think he maybe should have shopped that around a bit more. Maybe not just Chappelle. While Chappelle's a comedy goat, maybe you should just have shopped it around to normal people. That's just
see
me.
what they say.
Yeah, that's just me. Who am I to speak? But that's just me. I would have shopped it around to maybe a club or two.
It was just a hard pivot, and I feel like he should have just slowly transitioned into the hardcore.
I will
shit.
say the funniest thing he did was after his routine was doing the basically link to an apology or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was special need helmet saying that you need to get help.
That was the funniest shit.
He's crazy though. That's more funny because that's crazy as fuck to do.
That's a funny ass.
He might be a comedian.
Funny.
He definitely is, and he's trying to become that when he technically hasn't been up until now.
Yeah.
Well, okay, wilding out.
He's been a charismatic crowd worker, like Andrew Schultz.
Yeah,
Which
Schultz sometimes Schultz. That's what he went from trying to be like just like a cool white boy to Andrew Schultz in one jump. And you can't do that.
Even Andrew Schultz, I would say, lean more towards what his previous work was than what it is now.
No, Schultz be saying...
Schultz be going crazy, but I'm saying he still does crowd work and stuff. I'm saying he was trying to do just stand up.
Right.
Y'all crowd work comedians, y'all doing a lot out there, but if you're trying to pivot to just stand up, you might want to shop around them a couple minutes before you just get on stage.
Yeah, because you can't talk about beating bitches in front of a bunch of women.
You can if it's funny.
Not when your whole crowd is women. That's not gonna fly.
You can if it's funny.
I don't know, bro. I don't know how you gonna make beating bitches funny in a group of women.
Two lesbians walking a bar.
Oh. R&P stand-up coming soon. We did one before. It was okay. We coming back strong. That was on the spot, though. We didn't have anything.
I didn't have it.
If you let us, shop,
Yeah.
it might be over. But, Rick, what we got, man? What we talking about today?
I dropped my phone.
You dropped your phone?
Take it out.
Oh, yeah. So, last weekend at work, because I do certain things. I've been telling myself a lot.
Ooh.
At work last weekend, I was watching Gem V, the Boys spinoff. I was watching the Invincible season 2 as well. And just those two shows, which are very graphic and strong versions of superhero shows. I came to the thought that it's very good that superheroes, as far as we know, or people with abilities, don't actually exist.
No, 100%.
Because it would be worse
No, it would
than
just
the
be,
boys and all that shit.
It would start out as like a dystopia. It would be a lot of death, destruction, anarchy.
Okay.
But I want to say capitalism, greed, and all around just society wanting to be comfortable, it would warp the world eventually into a hybrid of The Boys and My Hero Academia.
Yep. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
I could. We'd have a few private schools like Dr. Xavier's private school.
So it would be My Hero in the sense of there'll be some good parts of the hero society, people doing good in the community for the sake of the community, all that jazz.
But then you would have the Homelanders.
Like the top 5% basically being like The Boys.
Yeah. I think majority of heroes would be, I think it would be kind of like how we see celebrities. It would be like, like Bill Cosby, for instance. Bill Cosby was a hero for a very long time. Yeah. Then we find out he's a villain, putting bitches to sleep.
Yeah, he's a supervillain.
He's a supervillain. It would be like that. Like we would have like a Bill Cosby hero. He's been saving people, doing great things, cereal boxes, all that shit, and he's been forcing himself on people.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I think we would just see a bunch of that. We would have the Kanye West superheroes, the guys that were heroes before, maybe drop the album. and then he just loses it, and he does outlandish shit because he can't. And maybe not hurting people, but stuff that he just like, I can do this, and you can't stop me.
Oh yeah.
And we're just like, how far is he gonna go with this? Yeah, I think it would be more like celebrities as far as the falls from grace and stuff like that, and you will find old tweets from Homelander saying the N-word and stuff. You'd be like, wow, do I really want him to save me now? It would be a whole like,
would I rather die or stand on principle?
yeah. Am I gonna stand on business or am I gonna fall from this building? that would be it. But Jim V, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen it, is some amazing basketball.
That was a weird analogy.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It's an amazing show. Like, I legitimately was enthralled off the ripski. Like, it was great. The main character, black woman, black queen, black girl magic. Her powers is a little, even I was saying from a marketing standpoint, you probably can't market that well. She controls blood.
Well, you know.
Like, she got to cut her hands
She
open.
would be for the 16 and up demographic.
Yeah, but like, you can't.
Not the children.
You can't put her in like LA.
You could. I'm telling you,
With
16
that
and up,
blood shit?
PG-13.
I don't know.
PG-13 and up, she'd be a great marketing soup. Especially she does like one ad campaign about like the dangers of unaliving yourself.
Unaliving. I don't know. Well, they were doing it. They were pushing her in the show, trying to, because of the whole situation in the show.
Mm-hmm.
She was in a tough spot, and then she got out of that tough spot through shenanigans. But it was some dope powers. This is one character that was basically basically a they them person.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
could swap between genders.
Could swap between genders, and they got different abilities
depending on what gender.
Gender. That was fire. I thought that was.
Did
crazy.
they have a name, like a soup name?
They didn't get into that. I don't think nobody had a soup name besides Polarity, but that's because his
No,
dad.
I thought the main one had one.
No, not yet. They didn't have. They just was calling them the Guardians of Godolkin, which is the college they was at.
I thought her spoiler. I thought it was Bloody Mary.
Are you joking? Or
I'm serious.
Are you serious? No, it wasn't Bloody Mary. No.
Because what's her name?
I think it's
Marie, right?
Marie. Yeah, Marie Moreau. Yeah, Marie Moreau.
Bloody Mary.
She would be a villain at that point if you're gonna call her that.
I think it would work both ways. Anti-hero.
That's what she's gonna. Based on the ending, that's as far as she can't be. She's not gonna be able to be a hero based on the ending of the show. Shout out Homelander for hoeing again, being racist as well. There was a situation at the end of the show, and she was stopping the situation, and he saw a white girl injured, an Asian person, which was the they them individual, and her, the black woman. He saw the white girl injured and instantly looked at the black woman.
Well, this is a question I have. Spoiler.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that was real?
What, the shit with Homelander?
Yeah.
I don't have a reason to think not. Why do you have that question?
So you remember the one girl who couldn't manipulate minds, and you know how her kind of thing was what was his name? Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, yeah.
Was guiding them through and whatnot, and we seen her take out her arms.
Right.
What if that was like, injury, soup level up injury, psionic blast affect everybody, make them view, because a Homelander coming down, throwing out one beam, kind of not Homelander. I feel like he would have like put his arm through someone's chest or something.
Also, that's what threw me off, because spoiler. At the end, they were alive.
Yeah, alive in the thing.
Homelander would have killed
So
them.
like what? Even if like psionic blast destroys arms, destroys arms, psionic blast, everybody's actually in a coma, knocked out, and then they get transported there. What if that's not even the case? What if they got put in there like even before then? Like, what if?
Because they were put out before.
Yeah.
And they kept not waking up, they kept realizing what was going on.
Yeah.
So it's very possible that whoever was in charge was like, you know what? These niggas are a problem. Just put them
so
away.
what if she was still manipulating them from jump?
Rick, that's a good idea.
I'm
That
just
might
saying.
be possible.
Because
Rick's
he was
cooking.
Because what did he really say there?
He said he basically was like, "Do you think it's fun hurting your colleagues or your classmates? Do you think it's fun hurting your classmates?"
That nigga cares?
I think he would say that as like a photo op thing.
I don't think there was
media wasn't.
I don't think there was
though.
I don't think there was enough people for him to really get that off, and it mattered.
And he didn't like Homelander. From
Arm
what
through
I know,
chest.
would have killed her.
Head from shoulders.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been, oh, she got zapped and she's still alive. He would have killed her.
Yeah.
So, and the Asian person.
Yeah.
So, yeah, actually, Rick, and the place that they ended up in didn't have a door.
Yeah.
So they could just be in one of their minds or in the girl's mind. I also thought it was like, Rick, you got me thinking now. Damn. Oh, shit. Because I also thought it was odd that the two that were causing the problem ended up being the Guardians of Godolkin at the end. I'm like, even though Homelander might have zapped the wrong person and they would have tried to hide that, they're not going to promote y'all, though. They would have just said some kids tried to kill everybody. They're gone.
And then, yeah.
Homelander killed them, and they would have just
they
left
would
it
not
at-
have promoted
Yeah,
him.
they would not have promoted them. So maybe it could be some world that the girl, maybe a new part of her power,
Yeah.
that when her arm got blown the fuck off, her body was like,
I don't need to touch niggas.
we got to think of
We
something.
can't touch niggas no more. Let's expand
Let's
this.
expand this. And she unlocked a new ability. Now she's Omega level. So they going to have to get her the fuck up out of there. But yeah, no, Gen V was fucking amazing.
Gen V.
I can't wait. Hopefully they do a second part of that. The Boys season 4 is coming out soon. And then I watched Invincible as well. Invincible was dope. Spoilers for I'll leave that alone because
you might as well
that's
not touch
very
that.
new.
Yeah,
But Invincible was dope. I was tight because I didn't know we're waiting on the second half of season 2.
Nobody did.
Yeah, I was like,
Nobody knew it was gonna be 4 and 4.
yeah, it went to 4, and I was like, and I was about to click next, and it showed The Boys, and I said, no, there's more episodes. No, there's more episodes. But nah, yeah, Invincible was dope. Shout out to Adam Eve. This is one thing though. Her dad is a fucking asshole. Fuck Adam Eve's dad.
Shout out our skit.
Shout out our skit. That nigga is terrible, bro. I didn't
he's
notice that in season 1.
He was really bad in season 1.
Yeah, I don't remember the season 1
He was
shit.
sexist on top of everything else.
Oh my god.
He wanted her to stay with Rex because he was a good boy and he could take care of her.
Rex, come on now.
And that was after she told him what Rex did.
I remember that. Yeah, he just ain't shit. Fuck Adam Eve dad, man.
Yeah, no,
that
for real.
nigga's terrible.
Well, he's not even really your dad for real.
Yeah, he's not even her dad. Her
Adopted
dad.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Her mom too, cause she just a yes man.
Yeah,
ass
nah,
nigga.
for real.
Yeah.
She be sometimes fighting against it, but then he give her a look and she was like, "Listen to your father."
You should listen. This where I knew he was done. This is a spoiler right here, which ain't too serious. Adam Eve gave him gold that she made, and he said, "I don't want your fake ass gold." I was like, "Nigga,
It's gold.
that's 20 racks worth
That's
of
real gold.
Yeah, that like
real Adam Eve gold.
yeah, she just gave you 20 racks. Like what? She didn't make an OF for.
I'm about to say, yeah. She could destabilize the whole economy.
Yeah, like she just gave you 20 racks off the strength because she love you and you her dad. And you talking about something, you just a weird bitch.
Nah, fuck that nigga for real.
Nah, fuck him. He did. That's another reason why niggas shouldn't have powers, because niggas like that exist. But Rick, what do you think? What do you think? Besides, I know you said it would be like My Hero and The Boys. What do you think? What's some like more detailed stuff you think we would have if people had abilities? Like some. Do you think war would be up or down?
It'd be up. But it'd be like Shadow Wars.
Shadow Wars. Okay.
It'd be like a soup versus soup, government secrets exchange.
Also 1Vs.
Yeah.
Do you think we would see like superhero fights on TV, like MMA?
Oh yeah.
You think it'd be
Yeah,
MMA?
I think it'd be superhero fights on TV like World Star. I think there'd be superhero fights in schoolyards.
Oh yeah,
I think there'd be superhero fights on playgrounds, and I think we would see the most violence uptick in the world, but I think it would make it to where it's more normal.
I think it would plateau though after a while. Like initially, like whenever, like say it dropped today, the first like 10 years is gonna be really, really bad. And if people survive that, after that, I think it'll start to plateau. Like okay, like just it will turn into regular shit.
It depends. If only America gets superpowers first and then it ebbs out, because that's what it is in The Boys because of Compound V. Then I agree with you. But if the whole world, if it's like My Hero and the whole
world, it dropped for the whole world.
It's gonna be crazy for 10 years and then harmony across the board.
You think it'll be harmony after the 10?
Because I think the amount of death and destruction that would spawn from them 10 years would just make everybody just be like, "There's no borders. There is nothing but the Hero Alliance." Or
and then that's how we would get My Hero times The Boys, basically. That's dope. That's dope. Ray,
that's not the word.
Dope's
not the word.
What?
Well, not the 10 years of violence, but like the harmony, because people wouldn't be fighting no more. Ray, what do you think? You a nerd, Ray. Come on, man. Give us some input.
I got no comment on this one.
Yeah, see, get a load of this guy.
Shit, I'm barely watching the shows you niggas watch.
Oh, yeah, he don't.
Put you in your place, boy.
That hurt, didn't it? That did not.
It hurt me.
It did hurt me really bad. Oh, no. This is what I was going to ask to piggyback. Who did the 7 actually beef to be like work? Like, who did they beef?
And they didn't beef anybody. They're just literally a PR team of
that's
good
what I'm
power
saying.
Heroes.
Like I'm saying in the grand scheme, like them niggas couldn't beat the Justice League.
No. Every member of the Justice League works a member of the Boys on their own.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because I was like, I think I seen something like people talking about verses or something.
I know
like
you
that.
hate this, but give Batman enough time. He could work like three of the 7 members.
No, if you give Batman prep time,
like the deep is getting deep.
I know I talk shit a lot about Batman. If you give him prep time, he sweeps them in 4 games, 5 games.
Yeah, let him have his tech too.
Yeah, he sweeps them in 5 games.
On Homelander, dog walk.
He gonna make Homelander cry. He gonna be like, you're just a regular person. And he gonna keep trying to hit him, and Batman gonna be like, I have one of you on my earth.
10 times.
He's 10 times better than you, and he's not a bitch.
And then he's gonna be like, fear toxin.
Homelander on fear toxin. Actually, that's a bad idea.
No, it's not.
Because that nigga might.
He'll probably destruction, devastate, maybe kill one additional person, but he's gonna.
Or he might cry.
Yeah, he's gonna fetal up. He's gonna
shit,
fetal up, suck his thumb, and pass out.
Damn, yeah.
And the Batman gonna kick him in his neck
like
with the Hellbat arm.
He'll like, and my Superman ain't a fucking bitch. Stomp on his neck. Nigga. He like, I guess I can kill this one.
Yeah,
Wonder
Woman clears Homelander.
Yeah, Wonder Woman could beat Homelander. Because Homelander just get too mad when he's losing.
Well, even
he's never been in a real fight.
Even past that, his stats are ass. Like he's gotten worked by like equal level soups.
Yeah,
like
because he got the laser.
Souped up Billy Butcher has put paws on him. Soldier Boy has put paws on him. Huey gave him. Huey with abilities might be crazy. Hey, he might be part of the 7. What was he disappearing and shit? He was like a Nightcrawler, right? Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Huey with powers is in the 7 if he wasn't an international criminal.
Now,
now.
No. Terrorists.
They're the Legion of Doom.
No,
Billy and them are the Legion of Doom, which is technically the good guys. Nah, we gotta. Hopefully, I don't know how The Boys ends in the comics, but hopefully we get a happy ending where Huey and them are the 7 and Huey is leading a group.
Happy ending in The Boys. Yeah. Better just hope that the world doesn't end.
Yeah. I do like where they're going with Jim V though. I want to see that expand more for sure.
I want to see if my man's Ryan get any shine.
Who's Ryan?
Homelander's son.
He probably will. Ryan gonna be in The Boys sequel.
Well, they're supposed to have another spinoff called like Boys Mexico or something.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy because. Y'all think Americans is bad. Yeah. Imagine moving work in super. It's over.
imagine moving black tar heroin laced with V.
Souped up soups.
Yeah.
Off the Fent. They call it's the Fent, but it's compound V in it. Yeah. Bruh. Hey. Huh. Whoa. Yeah, the Fent with compound V in it, so you die.
Yeah, and then you
but
come
the
back.
V brings you back.
The other side.
You start going crazy. Oh man, yeah. As you guys can tell, I'm a fucking nerd. I loved every minute of this past week.
You know what's been going crazy?
What?
I know you haven't seen it because it's not dubbed yet. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Rick.
Jujutsu Kaisen's been going crazy.
I know.
I know y'all watched it. Spoiler, no spoilers, because Steve hasn't seen it yet. I know who y'all seen, and I seen it too. And yes, it's crazy, and it gets even crazier because this arc isn't over yet.
Oh, it's Gangalange. Gangalange come out, don't he? I see. I got spoiled on that. Big Gangalange. No spoilers. He comes out, don't he?
Yeah, but even then, you're not ready.
Well, I'm just saying I know that.
Yeah.
I know he comes out at some point.
Yes.
I did see something about the blonde haired dude that hurt me a little bit.
Oh, so you did?
Yeah, I seen.
Oh,
some
so you
stuff.
see? I'll say that. Spoilers of Jujutsu Kaisen. R.I.P. my nigga Nanami.
Yeah, I seen that because niggas on TikTok was posting him in the clouds. And, you know the gospel.
I'll tell you this: stay off of TikTok for the next couple weeks.
Because I be having to scroll quick.
It's probably your best bet.
Stay off of TikTok for the next couple weeks.
But that's where my ass shaking is.
Yeah, you better stick to the For You page.
Stay on the For You. That's what I was on.
Not the follows. You
Oh,
better
go
stick
to
on the follows
and
and
go,
scroll
yeah,
up if
yeah.
that's what you're in there
That's
for.
fair.
If you're in there for content, take that out.
Take that out.
But if you're in there just for that,
Well, technically, I basically already got spoiled because I've seen.
no, you
So-
haven't.
It's more than that.
You haven't.
More than me.
So wait, I thought they was stopped. Like they still dropping shit.
They're basically still beefing for
Right. That's like because
for workplace rights.
I was gonna wait since they started beefing. I was like, I'm not gonna watch it till
They
till the
basically
beef is over.
the honor of the Japanese people and their work ethic. They're like, finish out the season. We'll beef mid-season. I mean, in between seasons.
They real niggas.
Too real.
I think they
I would've
should
shut that whole shit down.
I think they should have stayed 10 toes because that's how they
Yeah.
would have got what they wanted to get.
Yeah.
Because if you finish the season, it's going crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think they'll give as much of a fuck.
What if they wait to the last episode, like the finale episode, to be like, meet our demands or it's never coming out, hold it hostage?
Maybe that's what they trying to do. That would make more sense. But don't finish. From an American black person, don't finish the season. I want to see it, and I'm a fan. But so y'all get what y'all asking for, don't finish it.
They're going to do y'all like they did the Asian Americans with affirmative action.
Yeah, literally.
Wait, hold on. Y'all niggas got rid of affirmative action. The white people used you as scapegoats, tokens. And y'all got rid of affirmative action. You know what they did with that extra % that they saved on affirmative
What
action?
they do with it, Rick?
They gave it to white women. No, not even white women. Because that's who was benefiting from affirmative action in the first place, were white women. You know who they gave it to?
Who?
The legacy students. You know what happened? Got rid of affirmative action. They thought, oh, black people are getting into these schools that they don't deserve, yada, yada, yada. Guess what? The amount of qualified Asian students that they've got rid of affirmative action has not increased. That's been accepted into these Ivy League colleges. You know what did increase?
Who would have thought?
You know what did increase by 18%? Legacy students. They got rid of affirmative action that was legitimately only really helping white women because guess what? They're a part of the affirmative action class.
I didn't know that.
Because white women were discriminated against of going to higher education because stay at home. What are you doing? Stay at home. So they were.
You don't have a nice boy to take care of you.
You know what's really crazy? They never brought up white women when they talked about who uses affirmative action.
Yeah, they were just talking about us and Asian people.
No, they were talking about how Asian people didn't benefit from it. They were basically saying we as black people were getting into spots and positions that we didn't deserve because of affirmative action. And they took that one part of the affirmative action, that percentage that the qualified Asian students thought they were going to get by getting rid of affirmative action, and they gave it to legacy students. Students that don't deserve it but are there because their parents went there and they still donate money. And they're rich. It's not a minority war. It's a class war. But guess what? The majority of the people in that class don't look like me and you. So they like to play the race card to make people think that it's a race thing. Well, it's never a race thing. It's a money thing. Because guess what? Super rich African Americans, they look like me and you. But when they look at me and you, they don't see me and you.
Nope, they don't. Black people are the only race of people who historically don't help out each other. We do sometimes. You will see because I know some people. Jay-Z donates. I'm not talking about them.
I'm even talking about Jay-Z. He wants us to coon and dance on the fucking NFL stage.
He does.
Talk about let's do hip hop. It's my NFL now, nigga. You own 0.5% of a team. Fuck.
The NBA kicked you out. The only reason he's in the NFL is because the NBA kicked you out, buddy. But
none of these places care about us.
We're on Jay-Z bumper because he still ain't give us our title bread, but that's that's different. But also, people are gonna be upset at me about this, but it's true. White people have been using Asian people for a very long time in America.
Model minority.
Yeah, so.
But this time they learned. They didn't learn. But this time they got to reap their own.
Before they haven't reaped any
of their actions.
Yeah.
And guess what? They found out that tokens get spent.
Yep.
They became the token minority.
Also, white people don't fuck with y'all. You know who white people fuck with? Themselves.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Not you and me.
Hey, we could have told you that. Yeah. But they don't like us.
The only thing that they fuck with other than white people is the 0.5% of white skins that are athletic.
And Asian people like you guys that they can use.
Yeah.
For the time that they can use you.
Yeah.
And then you don't mean anything anymore. So
why do successful black athletes marry white women? Not saying that there's anything wrong with it. I just feel like there's a crazy percentage of it.
I think
it's because they go to college and I would say the colleges they go to are predominantly white.
That's what I was going to say.
Because those are bigger schools.
I think I know NBA more than any other sport.
Yeah.
So I'll just say for the NBA guys. Mm-hmm. Present day NBA players and probably the last 20 years of NBA players 15 years of NBA players all are AAU products. Right? For the most part.
Yeah.
You might have a few guys in there, but most of them are AAU products. What comes with AAU products is going to private schools. Not on their own accord, not because of their grades, it's because they're good at basketball. Mm-hmm. Going to private schools are predominantly what, Rick?
Why?
White people.
Why?
So when you put these young black guys who are popular, they're there because they're athletes, they're really good at basketball,
yep.
So which makes them 9 times out of 10 probably popular in the school, and they're only around white people, and they only see other black people in their neighborhood maybe.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10 they probably moved out their neighborhood to play basketball.
Yeah.
You're going to get them dating white girls because that's just what they're seeing. They're not seeing black women or Spanish women or anything like that.
If we move it to a collegiate level, do you think that probably reflects for college football players as well? Like the big schools like Texas and...
Well, yeah, because Bama, I mean, besides the athletes, who goes to Bama?
Yeah.
Besides the black athletes, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who's going to be at Bama? White people.
Do you think the black girls at those predominantly white schools are checking for those athletes?
Checking?
No. I don't think so.
If a black girl, I don't mean to assume.
Yeah.
But a black girl that goes to Bama probably likes white guys.
Yeah.
Because why? Because
whatever happened to those girls? Do they go?
They marry white men.
They just marry him.
They marry successful white men.
I don't know if I like that.
It's just no. I mean, but it's just America hates black men, so it's us. We're the problem. And then when black women date white, that's okay. You see, that's the thing.
And then they'd be like, "Well, you created the patriarchy. I'm a black man in America. I've created no system that governs me."
Wait, no, Rick, no. You told when I said that, you were like, "No, Steve, you're a man, so you're still part of the patriarchy."
I was saying that obviously as a joke about.
I
from
thought
the
you were
perspective
serious.
Of women. No.
I thought you were so serious.
No. You still benefit. I broke it down. You, as a black man,
the male side of it,
as a black man. The order goes this, right? In terms of how the system dictates who it wants to help and not help. White men, white women, black men,
and then black women.
Black women.
Yep, that's
which is why
unless the black woman is with a white man.
No,
then she elevates.
No, because she's only elevated in the presence of her significant other. Outside of the presence of her significant other, you cannot tell that she is married to a white man.
No, that's
in a lineup. Fair. She's still just a black woman.
She's a black woman, and she's going to jail. Get on the ground.
Get under my boot, bitch.
Dark.
Bitch, get under my boot and turn around and put these cuffs on.
Yeah, no, but I think that's part of it. Also, I think it's more of because I learned something through I don't know if I read it or if it was a documentary. I can't read, so it was probably a documentary. I learned. That got Ray. He was like, yeah, that nigga show can't read. I learned Ray been killing me lately. He called me fat the other day. He called me a fat back last week. And then he just said I can't read. It's ridiculous.
I didn't say anything. You snitched on yourself.
He did, remember? It's a clip out. He
clip.
called me a fat bag.
You more implied it, but it was there.
It was there. Because he was like, no, that's definitely Steve.
He said that's definitely pork. And you was like, I thought you were going to say Steve.
Fair. Maybe I'm wrong.
Like, you can't make that joke. Only I can
make that joke. But I also think because trauma can be passed on through generations, apparently. I didn't know that until recently. I think in a lot of successful black men's mind, not purposely, I don't think it's purposely, but I think there's some fucked up shit in our heads.
Are they avoiding their mothers?
No, not avoiding their mothers, but I think it's some fucked up shit in our head that is making white women seem like a prize of some sort because it was something that was completely unattainable before. And now that it is attainable and they make a little money, they think, not purposely, I'm not saying they're like, oh, I'm going to get a white woman. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying some deep-rooted bullshit that white people put into us has carried over into now. Like, because trauma, like the trauma of slavery does travel through generations. And we still feel that today. Like the battle between black men and black women. Why is that such a thing? That's partially because for a long time, the black family was pulled apart or put against each other by white people, whether it was during slavery, selling, like if they take your wife and go assault your wife and you can't do anything about it or they're going to kill you. So you got two choices. They either kill you and do it or they do it and you keep picking that cotton while I do it. You putting us in a submissive situation. Now our wife is looking at us like, well, this nigga can't even save me. You see what I'm saying? It's nothing we can do about it, but it stems from that. All the issues we have today stems from that. Other things are involved, obviously. That's just what I think.
That's fair. You know,
we're supposed to tell jokes here. I got a little too.
Yeah, maybe LeBron is.
Well, LeBron didn't marry a white.
Well, because he never went to college.
Oh, yeah, he didn't. But I don't think it's just. I think it's more of the AAU shit and going to private schools.
No, I think if Brown went to college, he might have would have walked out with a.
No, because he met Shorty in high school.
I know.
He's lucky enough to lock in.
That's 2 years of time, brother. That's 2 years of time to figure things out.
Yeah,
that's a foul analogy. I'm not gonna put that on, bro. I think he would have stayed 10 toes even if he went to college. He did say he was gonna go to Duke though. If he would have went. Look, Rick. Duke University. That's where Grant Hill went. Guess what his wife looks like.
That's crazy. Bron going to Duke. Bronny would have been a lot more Jason Tatum like. He'd have been a lot more Klay Thompson.
Bryce James. Yeah. He even named his kids like they were.
I think Bron did himself a slight disservice by staying with Black Love. His children's bodies can't keep up with their athleticism. That's why Bronny had that like heart episode because it was like, wait, black and black athletic genes. wait, but the athletic black and gene, black
powers connecting with each other. It's too much for the human body.
It was like, wait, the black athletic gene and another black gene. It was like Captain America bubbling in that circular system. He was over there like, he's like, what's happening to me?
That nigga came back dunking on niggas in 2-3.
That's what I'm saying. The heart palpitation was probably his like body cocooning and like so he could like come out a stronger Bronny. It was like
you do know he's cleared to play now.
That's what I was.
Exactly. No one has ever been cleared to play after. Oh, the only other person is Sharif O'Neal. Guess who his dad is? Shaq. And his mom is a black woman.
That's what I'm saying. The athletic black gene beating the other black gene is so powerful that it almost destroys it's like All for One. Or One for All. No, which one? Yeah, All for One. It's like All for One with Deku. He has to get his body...
One for All. It's One for All.
Yeah, One for All. He has to get his body correct in order to obtain the true abilities of One for All.
And the only two niggas, to be clear, the only other niggas that's had like that issue either died or never played again.
They were the other holders.
And them two niggas...
They were the other holders of One for All. We want to see something tremendous.
Bronny was shooting around smiling. I said, that nigga, he's feeling amazing.
Parlay's about to go crazy.
We got to watch Bryce, though.
Bryce is going to be one of the greatest he's going to pass Brown on the scoring list.
We have to watch out for his transitioning moment to make sure that he's okay. once the black athletic gene truly activates, right now only thing that's activated is the pure black gene.
Right.
But once the athletic gene, the extra chromosome kicks in.
I think Bryce will be fine because Bryce's whole viewpoint is getting a bucket. So I think Bronny is trying to be Bron. Like, I want to do a little bit of everything. And I think that's where the issue was.
Yeah.
Bryce is like, why would I do everything when these niggas can't stop me?
Fuck that. Bryce gonna be standing on his bed when he awakens his abilities. He gonna sound like Green Goblin. Back to formula.
Man.
Back to formula.
He gonna look in a cracked mirror and be like, no, I can't be this much better than these people. That's not fair. What about my dad? And then the mirror's like, fuck your dad.
Just like he did with Harry.
Stop being a bitch. Be better than your father.
You are the king.
You are the king. Bryce is like, no, my dad's done everything. Like I said before, fuck your dad.
I promise you're better than him.
He's like, maybe you're right. Maybe I am better. Both sides being evil is crazy. Yeah.
Well, it's them coming together as one.
Bronny walk in, he like, hey, you straight?
Well, that when Bryce agrees with his mirror self, he goes up to the mirror, wipes it away, and the crack is gone, and it's just his full face.
Bronny like, you straight? He like, leave me.
Leave me.
Peasant.
He's like, bro, calm down. You want to shoot something? He passes him the ball, and then Bryce disappears, and then he appears behind him, and then Bronny just sees his ankles go. What happened? Weakling.
That's the problem with passing the ball. I would never.
The oldest is down. I need to see father.
Oh my god! And even the daughter now is hooping. She did a commercial with Bron. I said, now that's what the WNBA
needs to worry about.
The female Bron.
They need to worry about.
Oh my god!
Victoria Wembanyama, who was getting
the dark skin. Oh my god!
Drop step into the dunk.
From the three. Like, she did a drop step from the three. I'm telling y'all, everybody be making fun of me. But in like 10 years' time, the WNBA is going to be popping, and everybody going to be like, oh my God, I need tickets. And they're not going to give it to you because they're going to find the tweet where you said women are useless.
They're going to find
and why are we watching this?
They should be in the kitchen.
Yeah, once they find them tweets, you will not be allowed to get tickets. How about that? But man, that was a crazy. I wasn't with you, but then you started making sense. You started making a lot of sense. It's just too strong. That's why Pat Mahomes don't win every year.
No,
because he need a cool down.
His body can't keep up.
Yeah, he need a cool down.
That's the handicap. It makes it so he can survive, but his body can never truly keep up with the athletic black
so
gene.
he got a cool down.
Yeah.
What time we at, Ray?
We're at Dunzo time, honestly.
We're at an hour 7.
Oh my God.
We've been cooking.
That's it.
All right, y'all. This has been another episode of the R&P podcast, episode 124. We didn't even get to kind of half of that list. We got to about half of the list, and then we talked about other stuff like Bronny and Bryce being Deku, different version of Deku.
Steve wasn't with me until I cleared it
I wasn't. I was like, Rick has lost his fucking mind.
He was going to cut that.
Yeah, I was going. Yeah, I thought you. No, I wasn't going to cut it because it's funny. It's getting clipped. We're on the viral train now, not the cancel train. We'll deal with the cancel train when we get there.
After we're on, and they be like,
let's get our check.
You made that joke about Bronny's heart palpitation, and I'm like, was I wrong?
I'm like, yeah. So the FCC has sent us a letter. Right? But hopefully people won't go back.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say this very quick. I seen the Hunger Games movie of Songbird and Snakes, Song of Songbird and Snakes, or whatever. It's really good. It's a very good movie. You don't necessarily need to have seen the Hunger Games to watch it, but you would to understand all the subtext and why the movie ends the way it does.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about it on TikTok, and I seen Hunger Games when it first came out. Maybe not all of them, but definitely like a couple.
Yeah,
it made me interested in the lore of the show.
Yeah, you
like
should
go up, not the show, sorry, the movie. It made me want to go and watch those, and then go back and check those
if
out.
you're interested in the lore in the world, I would advise that you watch the movies.
Watch the movie, the original.
Yeah, the original 4 or 5, however many, because they broke the last one into 2 parts because Twilight.
More bread.
Yeah, I fucking hate Twilight. But you should.
They're dropping a new Twilight with
they should,
Jenna Ortega.
They should never do that. Especially because I heard like the height difference between Edward is gonna be like 6'4" and then she's like 5'1", and
it's
I'm
the
like,
white boy
disgusting.
from Euphoria.
Oh, Nate.
Yeah, Nate, and then Jenna Ortega, who's like 4'11", and he's like 6'2".
I'm alright.
So it's basically.
I've just gotten over the fact that like Robert Pattinson was actually an amazing actor. He was just ruined by that franchise. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. Like he had to become the Batman for me to be like, oh no, that nigga's nice.
Cause no, the shit he's done with like Willem Dafoe and all that shit, like all that shit is bangers. Like,
yeah.
He's a legit
The Lighthouse.
Yeah, he's a legit actor, but niggas never give him credit.
Because he was glistening with the slender build. He was glistening with the slender athletic build. He was like,
this guy.
He's like, why is he looking like a baseball player dipped in glitter?
And speaking of Jenna Ortega, this is just really quick, and we'll end it. I know we said we were gonna be like, oh brother, these guys.
Oh my god,
get the fuck off my airwaves! But you clicked on the podcast though. Jenna Ortega, I watched it. You remember that movie X with Kid Cudi?
Yes,
that came out. I watched it.
How was it?
It was a yarn trying to be a horror film. It was basically just a yarn, like. I'd say the first 65% of the movie was just fucking.
Oh, really?
It was just titties, ass. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
But I was just like...
Did Cudi get in on it?
Oh, yeah. Cudi was the main nigga fucking... he was getting all the...
because he was black.
Yeah, he was getting all the cheeks in the movie.
Ortega?
Yes. They didn't show anything. She was the only shorty that didn't show anything.
Everything else was pretty much...
Yeah, you just implied that he smacked. Or whatever.
Oh, really?
But the basis of the story was an old couple that couldn't fuck anymore because they old and the dude was scared he was gonna have a heart attack. Every time young people would rent out their little cabin, they would kill them basically.
Oh my god!
So it's basically about an old woman wanting some dick really bad.
She was willing to kill over it.
Yeah. She tried, the one dude, the cameraman in the movie, she assaulted him while she stabbed him in the neck multiple times.
Oh my god!
Yep.
What a way to go!
Because she tried to nicely ask him to smack, and he said, "Ma'am, nah, like I don't."
You're my grandmother.
Yeah, like I don't want to do that.
You think if he went along with it, he'd still be alive, or you think she would have killed him anyway?
That's tough. I think he might. I think that would have changed the movie. I think that might have changed.
You should have ate that bullet.
Because once he died, it was just a chain reaction of people being packed up.
Well, the husband probably would have still been killing people, right?
Which is funny, he killed Kid Cudi because he was just hating on Kid Cudi. He was like, my wife been asking to do things more, and she knows I can't, and that's because you around, goddamn. Which it wasn't Kid Cudi. It was actually the main character that was getting the old lady riled up to want to do shenanigans. But the old man thought it was Kid Cudi, and he tricked him to help him do something in the woods, and he shot him. And Kid Cudi died. I'm in the pursuit of happiness, and I know. All right, y'all. This has been another episode of R&P
124.
Podcast. 124. We hope you guys enjoyed. We don't know the title yet, but we'll figure it out.
We don't know what the title is, but stay tuned. Shout out again to Ace Vane.
Huge shout out to Ace Vane.
Like I said before, we've made a promise with ourselves. I don't know why I'm holding
I forgot about that
already.
It's
because I'm ready to rap. We made a promise 1,000 subscribers by January 1st, 2024.
Or we have to go
or
on
we're
a diet.
going on a diet / gym escapade to become the most cut, destructive, and viral men we've ever became.
I like burgers.
All right, well, fuck it. All right,
y'all. Peace out.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
R&P moves, R&P groove, ayy. Yeah, I've been in the R&P